Hi, this is Brett. I'm going to show you how to look at a rental property. There's things that you must know about a rental property that's very important, and it's pretty easy to figure out if you do a little work on your computer. I pulled up a listing here in Lakewood, Ohio, on 2160 Brown Road, and as you can see, I like it because it was 90,000. Now it's 55,000, so they did drop it a little bit, a lot actually. And as central air, as forced, central air is not really important in the Cleveland metro area, but it is a nice little bonus if you do have it. It's on public sewer, public water. I want to make sure it's not a septic or a well, so we checked that also. Um, and it's a bankruptcy court case, so it's they're just going to have to be approved by the courts. So that may take a little bit longer in escrow. So that's some stuff that you have to think about when you're looking at properties, and you got to know the square footage. Unfortunately, they didn't put it here, but you can find it. There's a When you look at a property ID, it will pull up the detail on it. This particular property is $3,550 a year, excuse me, tax, and the building itself has 1,090 square feet. They're saying there's 520 square feet in the basement, but it is unfinished. So you could possibly get around 1,600 square feet there if you want to finish the basement out there, if it makes sense on the money. So something like this, to find the rents, there's two ways we do it, or I do it, and that's I look through the MLS, which here I've already pre-did it. Looking at all these, the cheapest house in that area is 995 or 625. The rest of them, as you can see, are very pricey, but the one that comes closest is this one on Almeda. Now I do have some houses on Almeda, so I know that 1,300. It's a 3 bedroom, 1 bath. It's a little bigger though. It's 1,534 square feet, but I do know that it's $1,300 a month for that, and that's the going rate, $1,200 to $1,300 on that. And another good place that I want to check is on Craigslist, because that's where everybody goes uh, to do it. So you can see here that these rents are, over $1,000. Most of them are over 1,200. So when you're looking at that, and then I want to show you the one that over here also that is $625. It's nothing compared to what this is. Plus, it's on a street that it's in back of a house or a duplex. That's why it says back. So it's not a good location. This is on a good location. It's close to downtown, and it's right up against Lakeside Boulevard, which I've sold a house there. I know that area. It's a very good area. It's close to downtown, and that's important too. Now, when you're talking about amenities and stuff that's close by, you need to know that too. So you can simply go to Google and put in the city. This one's in Lakewood, Ohio, and it's 51,143 people there. I'm sure that's off a little bit, but that's what they're saying. And it's right up against Lake Erie. That's a huge factor here. You can go to the city website and kind of get an idea of the stuff that they have there. And it's a pretty cool website, and they have a lot of stuff going on in Lakewood. Really, really. So this you can get some information here, news and events, and anything you want. So they have very nice website there, like Lakewood does. And then you can go down also, and you can see I have a couple already. That's me. I'm on the first page. But you do want to check out the restaurants and amenities that they have around there. Here's restaurants. I've been to about all these. Deegan's is a great place. Angela's Pizza makes one of the best Italian foods. Players on Madison, in my opinion, is the best restaurant in Cleveland. Georgetown, I was just there Saturday night. It was excellent. So there's different places here, but that's important when you have a rental property, because these people want something to do. And also you want to check the school system out and make sure it's good, and the shopping. So let's go back. And downtown Lakewood doesn't have a lot of shopping, but what it does have is antique stores, stuff of that nature. There's your CVS, Walgreens, drug mart, all kinds of restaurants and some antique places, but there's just not a whole lot of shopping. But you can still look it up. But close by is you have the West Park has some, North Olmsted has a nice big mall. So there's a lot of malls around it that people go to. But again, you can see this is all the stuff that they do have downtown, and it's enough to get by. They have a grocery store and all that. They have a big giant eagle down there, so it's just a good mixture of stuff. So you have your amenities, you have your places you can go have eats. You're close to downtown. It's a good area. You verified your rents through Craigslist, and as a realtor, I can look at this on these and see what's going on with the active market. Sometimes Craigslist is much better than what's in the realtor just because they're rentals. But again, this is the way you look at it, and when you want to make sure you have amenities, your property's in a good location, you're close to downtown if that's applicable. You also want to make sure that it's a nice looking house and that it meets all your standards, and you want to check your roof and make sure that you have a correct quote. For this particular property, I'd probably go in at about $50,000. I would look for a $20,000-$25,000 fix up on this. About $75,000 seems to be the going rate in the Lakewood market. This one would probably go for about $1,100 to $1,200 per month, and would get a very good client. And it's a very good location. You see, we got mostly houses around it, and I know the street, know it well. So again, this is a nice brief overview of how to look at a rental property. Wherever you buy in the United States, it really doesn't matter. Just make sure that you have competent realtors and competent people that know these markets, and then you do a little research on your own through Craigslist, Google, on the city and stuff around. It's very easy to do, and it'll save you a lot of headache. So again, this is Brett. Appreciate it. If you have any questions or concerns, please call me, 216-703-5740, 216-703-5740. Thanks.